how did you end up with 4 baby daddies? So she 4 for 4. So she 30 years old, 4 for 4.
Players F up.
And this one say, a man can throw nothing he did for me in my face and thanks some mother effer. Okay, I think she broke up too. If y'all remember, this is crazy. She had a stepdad as well, and he was buying couches as well. He bought her a house. Remember, he said, I'm gonna move you closer to me. He got her like some 4-bedroom for her kids. He was an electrician and he owned a CDL company or something, she was saying. We seen him, light-skinned brother, and I guess she's single again.
A man can't throw nothing he did for me in my face. And thanks, mother effer. You literally had to, or you wouldn't have been around. She said, if the dots always connect perfectly. If you want ripping the hip, you got no kudakata. She like, you did it. Yeah, you'd have no choice. Oh, that hurt. I did this for you. I did that. Ninja, if you wanted cat, you was gonna have to. Appreciate your services. Ouch.
Yeah, so here we go. This is wicked. So breakup season.
I woke up with a clear mind and a clear heart today.
Yeah, clear mind, clear heart. Yeah, freshly shaved kudakata. She ready to hit the streets.
Sometimes you have to spend time hurting your own feelings so you can realize the reality of things instead of what things used to be. And yes, it is hard when somebody shows you who they really are and you've never seen that person before, so you just think it's a phase. And eventually they're going to get over it, but no, when somebody finally shows you who they are, no matter how long it takes them to show you, believe them the first time. Moment of accountability.
Here's the thing. What do we notice between Bree and Jazz and some? These women are fit to some degree. Fitness, we always talk about this because these women got 4 kids, both of them, but they keep finding men because the kudakata, granted, these men are buying things, simping out. Ladies, don't let these hyenas beat y'all out simply because y'all can't stop eating and won't go to the gym.
Thank you, Mr. X. It's been too long since we said it. Marriage-minded sisters, all they got is bedroom tricks and fabricated femininity. That's it. That is it. And fitness. There you go. I'm sorry. Fitness, bedroom tricks, and fabricated femininity. And they getting y'all man's meat. They shouldn't be that way. That's all she doing. That's the only thing she doing to lock down a beta simp, showing him that mega knees. She just throwing cat around. And he just bedazzled. Kudakata bedazzled. He don't know which way is up. Shout out to Harlem Nights. Y'all seen it.
Really quickly, I could have avoided a lot of things had I believed what I was shown the first time. Somebody can tell you anything, but if they're constantly showing you this same pattern, then that mess is for the birds. I told y'all your girl is healing out loud, so I did have a moment of weakness that I myself was not prepared for. Walking away from 12 years is not easy. But like I said, I had to sit there and hurt my own feelings. Go through everything all over again. Text messages, videos, pictures, messages where I completely lost myself. Messages where I was made out to be crazy, delusional, a nagger, but I was right the whole time. Shit. I ran across one message that said, I no longer bring peace like I used to. But how can I bring peace when you're causing chaos?
See, this is wicked. She talking about 12 years. She got all these baby daddies. She was just with a ninja. But she is one of her baby daddies that she can't get over. All right. But in between that, she was having kids by other men. But she like, hey, this was, that 12 years ago. She's still going through old text message threads. She got that old phone with them old messages like, yeah, we used to be toxic.
This is a critical moment in SBC Carpet for the Horse data. This is what we say by there's a particular baby daddy that can always and forever get these cheeks. He can always reach back as long as his breath in her body. This is him. She was literally sitting in the bed, going through and reminiscing. I remember that 7 years ago. We had a wild time, the things he did. Her hypergamous nature is stuck with that last guy. Whoever hit it the best, whoever gave her the most excitement, and she can't let it go. Unfortunate.
are really individuals out there that want to put you through hell and want you to be quiet and never bring it up. They want to tell you when to move on from the hurt that they've caused you. I was like, no, this ain't that and that ain't this. But hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina, got hella kids, and it's real ghetto over here. A lot of things are easier said than done, and sometimes you just have to look in the mirror and call yourself dumb. It's like the saying always goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Anytime after that, girl, please. Because how many times does somebody have to show you who they are before you believe it? I don't want to be the girl you can't leave alone. These dudes don't leave nobody alone as long as you're available. I want to be the girl you can't do wrong. I want to be the girl that it's gonna hurt you to hurt me. And I know I'm not the only one that needed to hear that message this morning. Every time I go public with my stories, I have so many supportive women in my inbox or in my comments going through the same thing or went through the same thing. And I just want to tell you, you are allowed to talk about what they did to you and how it hurt you. It doesn't matter how they feel about you talking about it. If they wanted people to
listen, TikTok is nothing more than a trauma bonding app. They can trauma bond. They can just death scroll, but oh, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. And then they start watching these women and they can relate to them. And then they find out Bonquisha's selling the course. And they say, oh, I'm going to sign up. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, it's wicked.
I can't stand it again, man. And do what you got to do, but just understand the cost that's associated with it. There's a cost. You up here showing everybody your whole life. The internet is not a safe place, regardless of what these little micro spaces may try to make y'all think. None of the internet is safe. Just how today's modern hyena woman will throw stuff back in your face at any time. Folks will come surf your page and come and see and come dig up dirt and throw it back in your face. You could be married. Let's say she gets married a year from now, living happily ever after. Let's say some folks want to be toxic, but oh, remember you was talking about this? Remember this? And just start bringing up negative stuff and throwing it in your new man's face. And then that falls apart. See how that goes?
That part. And she just got all these tattoos on her chest. And it looked like it's like one of her baby daddies. And instead of getting a cover up, she just put another name on top of a name. Like it say Charles, then it say Antoine, then it say Adam, Christopher. She just keep putting names on top of names.
There's definitely a couple names in there. That's a fact. At least two. Yeah. Congratulations. You played yourself a name. Get a name on y'all. Y'all, wow. I know a dude that did. I know a dude that got a woman's whole face on his arm. They weren't married for a year. And he had no kids. And she's a baby mama.
Think better of them than they should have been better. It's funny, they don't ever see what they do wrong, but they see what you post on social media. Okay, bye, baby mamas. Welcome back to another episode of How I Mismanaged Miss Gina. Why am I going back and forth with two different niggas about my kids who I don't have kids by? Please explain to me why I'm not co-parent. Don't get me started on you dudes that be praising Future, but forget the tricking part. Like, how you gonna have all these women and be like, yeah, Russell Wilson's a simp, I want to be like Future, but forget the tricking part. Don't forget the tricking.
Play no games. It's time to make it plain.
You can't look at her. Love so hard, lost weight. Then she trying to shame men. You know, hey, y'all want to be like Future, but he be tricking. So do you want to be, it ain't tricking if you got it, Bonquisha, first thing first. So tricking or being a stepdaddy to the tricks kids? I don't know.
You ain't in that lane. You ain't getting tricked on. You're not eligible for that. You getting what you qualify for. Why you got something to say? You get tricked on. They tricking off on you. Walmart couches, IKEA, computer desks, bunk beds. You in your lane. You doing very well for your lane.
And like I said, this one talking about she lost so much weight, but I got a new house, so I guess it's okay. Like I said, that dude had moved her into some place, but now she got her own place, apparently.
They always act like everything off.
And when I give, oh yeah.
They always act like everything all fine, and it ain't.
And she says her and her kids are about to be homeless. That's what the chat was saying. And then she said upgrade from a 3-bedroom house to a 4-bedroom house. Y'all thought she was about to be homeless.
Rental. A rental. Like, is stop. There is no upgrading your rental. You paying more. Just stop. Because they make it seem like this is they ish. Got this 4-bedroom. It's a freaking rental. And you don't know how you gonna pay your rent next month. So stop.
Don't even know.
I really sentenced the hell out of my cat, man. I just got off the phone with my baby daddy, and I really don't know this man. I'm explaining to him what is wrong with our son, and he is telling me that the shit is normal. I'm telling this man, like, yeah, Debo got like some deep-rooted anger issues, and I never dealt with this, and this is my 5th kid. He over here talking about something, oh yeah, that's normal. I used to do that all the time as a kid. What? Sir, that's not normal. You have anger issues, and your mom did not get you treated. Then I'm over here telling him that I think he might be a little bit speech delayed. He's over here like, oh, that's normal. I didn't start talking until I was 5. 5? That's not normal. You needed speech therapy. I never even thought to ask these type of questions. It's a lot of dudes walking around here that needed an IEP and did not get one because their mama told them that they were normal. Baby daddies always want to co-sign everything that's wrong with the kids. I had to hang up on him before I started crying because there's no way you sitting on this phone telling me you're slow. Then he already lying just like him. Like, bro, how do you know to lie already? Do not procreate with liars, man.
I used to think that being
Listen, you gave him your cuda cotta. So she like come up here talking about this baby daddy. It show whatever's wrong with the kid. Oh, the kid got anger issues. Oh, that's normal. I used to have anger issues. The kid got this. Listen, Bonquisha. But I guess clicks and views.
I don't know what that scribble scrabble is on her forearm. I thought she was a cutter for a while, but I see squiggly marks, unless she's just an eccentric cutter. But again, y'all up here dog walking these dudes, calling them slow, a window licker, all that stuff. He was hunching you raw. Y'all really don't understand how that reflects on you. The worse you talk about him, the worse it reflects on you, because you gave him the greatest gift a woman can give a man. You foolish woman. I guess her disclaimer is always there. She mismanaged her cuda cotta. So,
Man.
I used to think that being a simp was a bad thing until I actually looked at the men that other men were calling simps, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Are y'all calling men that treat women right simps? Are y'all calling men that can be honest with women simps? No, I think the simps are the straight men and the undercover men that cannot treat a woman right for the life of them because they don't like them are calling other straight men simps. Y'all, the straight men are the simps. Baby mamas, no time.
Here to the now. To the now. Here to the now.
I don't know. She up here. She on this simp train. Shout out to the baby mamas. This is a thing right now. So they trying to uplift the simps. So y'all like, oh, y'all talking bad on the simps. We love the simps. I bet y'all do.
why ain't they marrying y'all? Shout out to Medium Man. He kind of touched on simping behavior, but it's between Bonquisha's experience with black men and white men. Bonquisha goes out on a date with a brother. They have a good time. Maybe they hunch, one night stand, it's over. She wasted her time. She go out with Brad or a simp, and he all nice, he's sweet. Maybe they don't hunch. Still nothing happens, no relationship, but it was a good time. It's always good when you can waste a brother's time.
Calling other straight men simps. Y'all, the straight men are the simps. Baby mamas, no time no see. I've been making moves, and as y'all see, me and these crotch goblins done got a new house. Way bigger, way better, and in a beautiful neighborhood. I just feel so at peace right now, and that was the biggest thing for me. I needed to be at peace in order to be the best mother that I can be. I got some more amazing updates coming, and y'all know I love to hide stuff in videos, but let's go ahead and cook some breakfast for these kids. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Jazz. I got hella kids, and it's real ghetto over here. I mismanaged the hell out of Miss Gina, but we're under new management now, and you got to pay to play. I'm just kidding. That's not the intro for real. That mop I just showed y'all, it sucks. I did have a few baby mamas messaging me telling me that it works better for walls, so I might keep it. I already have a wall cleaner, and that was $50, so I don't know. I might have to get something else with that. We are almost done unpacking the entire house. The last 2 things I have to
Talking about a wall cleaner. Y'all wicked. I already had a wall cleaner. These women, she's part of that social media, so she making a little bit of coin. She ain't completely broke. They just got all them kids, and they got no financial literacy. So they spend money twice as fast as they make it. So regardless if she make a little $10,000 a month, she probably spent 15,000 or whatever, just blowing money, and she ain't keeping track of it. Just going out the house, running the stores every day, just whatever she's doing, online shopping and stuff.
And temporarily upgrade her digs. Look at that kitchen, man. That ish is nice. She got the double a wall oven. Man, the heck? I ain't got nothing like that. You see? This is where the money goes. Got to put on. As long as she gets a return on the investment. If you're going to continue to do this and make content and you're getting a return, and this becomes a standard, not just a temporary flex like it has been, then okay. But make it be worth a dang. Nice digs. Make it last. Stop traumatizing the babies. Give them some stability.
Yeah, last we checked, this woman here had all kind of brand deals, and they be sending her products to review. So they'll send her a vacuum cleaner. Hey, do a video on this. Send her some kitchen knives or whatever, baby bottles, whatever she always getting free products to promote from companies.
I ain't mad at it. Just who's suffering here? The babies is. We don't care about the babies, I know.
Do is my closet and the toddler's room. The toddler's room was supposed to be done first, but the screws to their bed is missing, and we didn't realize till we were almost fully done unpacking the house that somebody might have accidentally thrown the screws away. Shout out to my best friend for finding the screw sizes, so I'm finna take that information up to Home Depot today, get the screws, and have the daddy build the bed. The kids are enrolled in their new school, and it's an amazing school. Gotta find them a new primary care provider and a new dentist.
I'm about to go get the screws and have the daddy build the bed. Yeah. You in the getting to know phase with this woman. Y'all talking. She like, yeah, his daddy coming over later to fix the beds. And you like, what? I haven't even smashed yet. I'm courting you. And you shouldn't be courting a woman with 4. She said 5 kids. I don't know. I thought 4. She said 5. I'm going to listen to her. 5 kids. So I don't.
And a ninja like G Honda the pappy. Here he come waltzing in. What's up, bruh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got on his best cologne, all that. Yeah, the baby daddy always trying to get a little something before he leave. Always. Especially when she a harlot like this. You're going to be putting that bed together and the conversation going to pop off. It's going to be a vibe. She going to say, hey, why my kid's father is here? Why don't you go chill, go hang with your buddies, I'm gonna let him spend some time with his kids. Then 7 o'clock roll around. You like, hey, babe, about to come on. She like, just give him a little bit more time. He ain't seen him in a while. I think he might spend the night.
Our therapy is virtual, so we didn't have to switch that. Thank you for that. The 2 revenge CPS cases been closed, and that whole chapter of my life is officially over. Oh, and did I forget to mention I go back to work in about 3 weeks? I am just so ready and so excited to go back to my life, get my intro back to what it was, and just live this life with my couch goblins. All right, bye, baby mamas.
Well, that's it. Struggle Bonquisha. Shout out to brother Vance, the Summer Walker, and many more. Ratchet Reds and a lot of the hip hop culture. All right, they glorify it, but you can't talk about single moms. You can't shame them.
Especially the Ratchet Reds and the Summer Walkers. Oh my goodness, they love them.
So as far as Bonquisha, after all that, she's still Glaze approved. That's unfortunate.
Forever glazed.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.